I have way too much stuff to do. That's right. I'm overburdened with work. A couple announcements real quick before we get on the way. This is another talkie episode. One, I am going out of town this weekend from Thursday through Monday. So I'm not doing videos right then. I won't have internet access. Or if I do have access, I'm not going to have, my recording stuff with me. Two, if you've been to the Ohio or Pennsylvania Renaissance fairs, tell me if it's good or not, because I want to go, but they overlap at the same time. And I can find the Ohio performers, and I don't know any of them, but I can't find who's performing at Pennsylvania. I looked up some of the people I know from Arizona's Renaissance Festival, and I know like Tom Selectamy will be there and Don Juan y Miguel are going to be there, but I'd like to see some other people, but I can't find it on their website. So if you've actually been there and you know of any good shows, tell me. Last but not least, I have two quizzes tomorrow and a test on Wednesday, and then maybe another quiz on Thursday. So I'm going to be overworked in case these episodes suck. Let us continue. It's the Sultan from Aladdin. Running into the room, an old wizard sees you. Oh, he killed another one. No. Wow, he gapes as he spies your broken form. Giza sure worked him over. I'll use my glitter power to bring him back to life. Did someone say glitter? So, you've awakened, the old wizard says. You took quite a beating from Giza. I am the High Wizard of this temple. Giza caught me by surprise using magic normally forbidden on this world. What do you mean by forbidden? Eldritch Star asks, as his lexicon is rather limited. The wizard explains. Magic is neither good nor evil in itself. But the mystic waves that carry magic powers can be bent to good and evil purposes. The Prime Orb was created to interfere with bending those waves to evil purposes. Giza has shown the ability to warp the mystic waves toward darkness. So the power of the Prime Orb must be weakening. Professor Metric Ton has studied the workings of the underworld, and I accidentally pressed a button. He may know the secret to sealing away those evil powers again. But he is locked away in his lab. You must visit him. Wow, you gave me one of those dingy sounds. That must mean it's important. If you talk to him right now, he repeats the entire little story again. Long time, but it also dings at the end when you finish. Alright, I think the game switched us to the sword. Let's go back to the Hausa, since it's a little bit stronger right now. Even though I don't prefer the Hausa. And now see, he came from here, Mr. Grand High Wizard of Care Temple, but did he defeat all the enemies and leave me a nice, easy trek to find this Professor Metric Ton? No, he left them alive so that I have to kill them. Easy old sultan-looking wizard. I've come to help you, Jasmine. I hate these guys. I hate these guys. I'm so happy I killed them in one hit, and I'm so happy that they destroyed my soul. Click. The fact that the doors in here don't open on their own can be annoying. Boom! That'll help. Now I just have to hit one of those blue guys. Each of those blue guys once. Sweet. That was a 2 for 1. And this rutabaga-looking freak would be Professor Metric Ton. Let's talk to him from this side. No! Forget what that just said, stupid thing. Okay, now talk to Professor Jerkface. Uh-huh, chimes Professor Metric Ton. Finally, help arrives. So, you are Eldritch Star, aren't you? He asks. Katarina told me about you. She was here? You exclaim. Yes, she was here, but Argos made off with her a while ago. She held utmost faith that you would rescue us, a faith that was sorely misplaced. The professor notices the despair on your face.
You are despairing. Don't give up. There is still hope. Look at your pendant. That is the guard rack, a powerful artifact. Long ago, a legendary warrior brought peace to the realm of the Dragon Lords. Somehow you have it. This pendant was given to him for his deeds among the dragons. You are of his blood, a direct descendant of that great man. The blood has become diluted from generations of inbreeding. The dragons will surely help if you asked. Can I count on you?
Of course, dude.
That's the spirit,
Metric Ton encourages.
Go out and fight. Gambate Ranma. 4 spirits of the Dragon Lords sleep in the crystal altar of Orta Temple. The temple's entrance is secret, though. Journey to Mirage Village in the southeast desert.
Now, how am I supposed to make fun of Mirage when they actually spell it like that?
The sorceress there guards the temple and may permit you to enter.
I got the Mirage map. Each time I look at it, I cannot tell where it is. Alright, so like I said, this is talkie. Let's go ahead and get some backstory. It is the history of dragons. Read what is recorded? Yes. In ancient times, the gods created dragons to correct the disorder of the human world. Dragons were the hands of the gods. Woolly mammoths were the feet of the gods. 8 tentacled octopuses were the stomach of the gods. Or octopi if M1 Foley wants to give me grief. Next, the history of battle. Yes. Long ago, war broke out among the Dragon Lords. Appointed by destiny, a hero came from the human world on a mission of peace. He brought with him 3 others. Their names were Famine, Pestilence, and War. He succeeded in averting war, earning the praise and gratitude of the dragons, for they did not care about famine and pestilence. It is the history of Gardrak. Read what is recorded? Yes. The Dragon Lords bestowed upon him the pendant called Gardrak, the End. Ever since, the pendant has been passed from warrior to warrior in his family. Gosh forbid any one of them was born with a high intelligence and decided to be a wizard instead. It is the history of Prime Orb. Read what is recorded? Yes. This gem was created by the gods' desire for peace. Its purpose is to stem the evil tide. That was abrupt. It is the history of Care Temple. Read what is recorded? Yes. The Prime Orb rests in this sacred place. Even among wizards, only the most powerful may gain the privilege of studying at Care. Yeah, I think the Prime Orb's gone. Nobody has updated this recently. It is the history of Mirage. Read what is recorded? I'd love to, but I can't see it. Go through the quicksand cave to reach the sorceress's village called Mirage. Excellent. And why is this a sacred text in the middle of Care Temple? It is the history of Underworld Gate. It is the history of poor English. Read what is recorded? Yes. The Underworld, root of all evil, has but one entrance. It is behind the Dennies. At the height of a great battle, a lone wizard was able to seal the gate. He returned to Neil village, and his bloodline lives there still. Neil Village. Neil Village. Neil is the name of the village. Who is writing this? What do you have to say? The monk says, ancient deeds and events are recorded in the lamps of history. You should read them before you leave. Dude, a little late. I already totally read all of them. I love how these are the awesome lamps of history. Don't you feel so much smarter having read them? So we now have a map to Mirage. We have to find the Quicksand Temple to get to Mirage. Okay, find the Quicksand Temple, get to Mirage, find the Sorceress,
get directions to the Orthat, whatever, temple. Find the crystal altar, summon the dragon lords, and then have a powwow. Hey, it's the Sultan. Do you see anything new? The High Wizard bestows his blessing upon you.
Go forth, warrior, and may the dragons watch over you.
Hey, you didn't give me no sparklies.
I demand glitter. There is no blessing without glitter. So saith Eldritch Star, the hero of the game, so you have to listen to me.
Ooh, a little bit of an ego with Eldritch Star now. Alright, we are going to end up... I'm just going to walk back to Kasdra. And we will start the next video back in Kasdra, because I'm not going to have a prayer of getting there now. I'm just going to barely get out of the temple by now. Alright, so we'll stop it right here. I'm going to make a save state here anyway, and we'll continue in Kasdra. Bye-bye.